and they both happen to be superheroes. I don't know what that was. I'm making Spider-Man and Iron Man make out teddy versions, because that's what my life's come to. Welcome back to Superhero Wednesday Officials, the only superhero show which is cringy, not funny, unwell planned, badly written, but it's informative. So you can go over there now, and you are my favourite hero, so you can maybe hang around for a bit longer. Yes, welcome back to Superhero Wednesday. Now today, visuals, we are going to be talking about 10 comic book characters that I think could be real. Now, there's actually quite a lot of heroes, which you think about it, that could be real. And it's a great discussion to have. I've had discussions with loads of people about this. And there's a few interesting ones that I've pulled out, and I'll give explanations. And this list isn't really in any particular order, because you can sort of rank it wherever you want. It's not like a power rank or anything like that. It's just who you think could be real. We're going to dive into this, and then don't forget to let us know in the comments below which comic book character you think could be real. What the fuck? So yeah, how's your day been? Been alright? I'm going for a very Justin Bieber-y look, as you can tell. You know, just recently got out of the shower. Thought I'd wear the Ant-Man hat. So we start the list. We'll have the Magic app zoom in. Now, bear with me, this first one, it's John Constantine. Now, I know, right, how can John Constantine be real? Right, I don't think anybody can disprove paranormal activity and ghostly sightings and demons and angels and stuff. I don't think anybody can disprove it. No one can prove it. But there are always people out there that believe in ghostly stuff and demons and heaven and hell, you know, all that kind of stuff. Personally, I don't think I believe in it anyway. But because there's people out there that state that it could be real, and just say if it is, because like I said, I can't disprove it. What's to say there isn't somebody going around smoking 1 million fags a day and stopping these demons from taking over our earth, you know, being our first defender against hell and ghostly stuff. It could be real. Personally, I think it's unlikely. That's why I said bear with me. But if you're one of the people that believe in that kind of stuff, it's maybe quite possible. So yeah, John Constantine, very controversial on this list, but I think there's some merit for him to be on here. The Winter Soldier. Now, unfortunately, we always see people when they have really bad accidents, or, you know, maybe it's a soldier or whatever, and they lose limbs and stuff. We always see people get, you know, appendages reattached, metal ones and stuff, to help them walk again, help them fight, not to fight, help them maneuver and stuff like that again. I don't know why I said to fight. You don't get a thingy metal arm just to fight. But so the Winter Soldier could be real. Now, unless the army's working on a top secret rare projects or something, it's not going to be like the arm like Winter Soldier, but people do get appendages reattached. Appendages, is that the right word? I think it is. Obviously his backstory and stuff I don't think could be real. There's probably some mental mind manipulation stuff that happened in the army and the government and stuff. But the Winter Soldier could be real. You just need a really lot of money and expensive arm reattached. I think it could happen. Maybe one of the easiest people on this list is Nick Fury. It's just a guy at the head of some kind of organisation. It's not hard to give him an eye patch, and he just brings a bunch of people together. It's that simple, and he's bold. That's it. Nick Fury's definitely 100% possible. A few variations of the Batman villains. Now, unlikely, but there's nothing to say, like, well, unfortunately it did happen a few years ago, but we won't touch on that. Like a Joker character, somebody just insane and just dresses up as a clown, walking around. The Riddler. The Riddler's just really, really smart, loves riddles, going around giving you riddles every day. I mean, I'm sure there's newspapers that have riddles, so technically there is a Riddler. And like someone like Two-Face who just had an unfortunate incident. And like I said, I don't think they'll mentally be as, you know, like these guys, but it's possible for these characters to be walking around in real life. The Punisher, which is a scary thought. I mean, the Punisher is a good guy, but it's a scary thought. It's just a lunatic who's really handy with all sorts of weaponry, hand-to-hand combat, army experience. Just a lunatic going around stopping bad guys. That shit could be real. Big skull on his bulletproof armor and stuff, or bullet resistant. I heard the other day nothing is bulletproof, it's only bullet resistant. I don't know if there's a big difference there, but the Punisher definitely could be real. Hawkeye and the Green Arrow, I always put these two together because it's just regular dudes with great accuracy. If you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, he uses a bow and arrow. By the sound of it, he's got amazing accuracy. So if he really wanted to, he could put on the hood or sunglasses and go around with a bow and arrow stopping criminals. It's super duper easy. The Green Arrow and Hawkeye, arguably two of the most easiest people, maybe after Nick Fury, to be real comic book characters in real life. Black Widow. You just need a really, really lovely lady, some latex, and some little bit of tech, and she needs to be acrobatic as hell, like a gymnast in the black outfit with lovely hair and stuff on her wrists and a couple of guns. Black Widow, 100%, too legit to quit. She could be real as fuck. Again, another slightly controversial one. But I can't disprove that the government aren't already working on a serum to make super soldiers, like people that make them slightly faster, stronger, durability and stuff, makes their body recover a little bit quicker. There could be somebody's crazy scientist out there somewhere working on this formula. There's probably an article about it now already. So I reckon we could have Captain America in real life. Maybe he's not American, maybe he's like Welsh, Captain Welshman, Captain Wales. Maybe not Wales, maybe not Britain. Well, there's a Captain Britain. Where am I going with this? I think Captain America could be real. You just need to formulate a way to enhance the human body, like steroids, but just on an extreme level. Steroids on top of steroids that are absolutely wasted and fucked up on more powerful steroids. Like The Rock. Not saying he takes steroids, but The Rock is like a super soldier. So maybe he's Captain America. Iron Man and War Machine. Now, all this takes is anybody in an exoskeleton suit, I should say. And all this takes is government funding, government experimenting, scientists. It's just a bunch of metal added to the outside of a human body to help them fly, manoeuvre, take hits in war or whatever. The lads at work were even talking about this, how we're getting closer to have like exoskeleton suits and stuff in the army and maybe even in the workplace. This one is definitely just completely going to happen. Maybe it'd be too expensive to do for like a whole load of things, but a single Iron Man, a government could afford that easily. So maybe not necessarily the guns, I don't know if I just said that or not, but an exoskeleton suit with a person in it, 100% legit. And finally it's Batman and the Bat family respectively, like Batman, Nightwing, Robin, Batwoman, Batgirl, Batwoman, whatever. We've got Batwoman now. Yeah, rich dude, just fancy suit, buys a load of tech, does a bit of training, nice and simple. The only thing that's unbelievable, well, I don't personally know, is how crime-riddled the city is. There probably is crime-riddled cities, just not to the extent of Gotham. But apart from that, the Batman and the Bat family, it's nice and simple. It's just, like I said, it's just a guy who wants to do good. There's a little bit of crazy inside of him. Has a family of sidekicks and partners. And then as well, you can even include Alfred, because it is just comic book characters. Alfred's just a regular butler who's had a bit of a history. That's it. But yeah, ultimately, Batman and the Bat family, I think, just so easy to do. And there you go, visuals. And now I don't recommend, I said a lot of these are easy to do. I don't recommend that you try and do it yourself. We've seen stuff like in real life that Phoenix Jones, is it Phoenix Jones that went out being a superhero and stuff? Like stuff like Kick-Ass. In reality, I've always wanted to be a superhero, go out and try and save the day, but in reality I'd probably get my ass kicked. So I do not recommend to any of the, just stay at home, read the comic books, watch the films, watch the TV series. Don't try and save the world physically, just try and save it in mind, body and soul. What the fuck? Visuals, let us know in the comments below who you think is the most likely comic book character to ever exist or to exist in the future. And let us know if you did enjoy. Let us know anything you want in the comments below. Oh, what about me? All good to go. Visuals, thank you for the love and support. You guys are amazing. My analytics page is messing up. Like, it's, when you go on the YouTube site, there's a different number of views, likes, subscribe, visuals, and then when you got the analytics page, it's completely different. So I don't know what's going on, but regardless, thank you for the love and support. You guys are the best. Keep being you and keep on keeping on. Magikarp, you got the fuck all to do with Superhero Wednesday, but I'm including you.
And if you like what you're seeing, guys, come and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I hope you enjoy the videos and you keep watching them.